Hey trainers, Poke Dad here with the Dancing Bear at first base.
KK Shiv 128.
Great beast in his natural habitat.
Right.
Continuing on with the part 2 meta, we accidentally left out Drampa, right? Drampa Garb. We accidentally left him out.
Our bad.
Yep. So we thought about that after we cut. So where does Drampa Garb go?
I think it could be in like tier 2.
Tier 2. Okay. So we'll just leave him there. So, okay, so here's how we're going to do this. These 5 are clearly going to be the most popular, right?
Yeah.
Buzzwall, Lycanroc, Buzzwall Ninetales, Buzzwall Lycanroc, Ninetales. Either way, we're not breaking it up into different variations. Buzzwall variants, okay? Toad variants, whether that be Toad Garb or Toad Zoroark, Trevenant, Archie's Blastoise, and then a clear Zoroark, Giratina, Egg, super aggressive. Those are going to be the 5 most popular, right?
Right.
Okay, so now we're going to try to figure out what is the play. What's the safe play, or what we think can win. All right?
All right.
So we have a ton to go over, so it's going to be another long video. Bear with us. Lots of information to get out there. So, starting it off, let's go ahead and do some easy elimination.
Okay.
And I think Gramble's... How are we against Buzzwall?
You one-shot the Buzzwalls, but not the Ninetales or the Lycanrocs without the Stadium.
So, I mean, I think it's okay against Buzzwall, right?
It's alright.
But it has more disruption with the ends and stuff, right?
Yeah. I think it's not that good of a play.
Okay, against Toad, Zoroark, Toad Garb.
Another thing, just a strong energy and Diancie one-shots the Snubbles and sets up numbers on Grambles and puts them down low in HP.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a bad matchup here. Toad, Zoroark.
That's pretty bad.
Trevenant. I think that's auto loss. Even the Toad, I think that's auto loss for Gramble, right?
Right.
Hyper aggressive Zoroark.
I think that's also pretty bad because they can target down what they need to.
Yep.
Fairly easily.
Yep. They can put damage on the bench. Blastoise.
I think
Archosaurus.
I think that's a good matchup. But I think that's the only one.
Yeah, I think that's a decent matchup. So we're giving it... Alright, so what we're going to do... So it has one good matchup out of the 5. Most popular. What we're predicting most popular, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what the Dancing Bear had in mind was we give it a number evaluation based on how many of the popular decks it can beat, right?
Right.
So this is a 1 column.
Down just a little bit more.
Okay, sorry about that. Folks,
there.
This is the 1 column. Can we still see that? Move it over. So 1, 2, 3, and then if there's a deck that can beat 4 out of the 5, it gets a 4.
Then 5 can be right there.
5 can be the play. But it shouldn't be 5 because it can't, mirror match, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, pick a deck that we can try to eliminate fairly quickly.
Greninja.
Greninja.
I just want to get it out of the way.
Greninja break. Okay, so there's always arguments. Buzzwall beats it. Greninja beats it. I think Buzzwall beats it.
I believe Buzzwall beats it.
Okay. You got the Toad, Zoroark. It will be playing Toadtina, or the Giratina promo to deal with Trevenant. It also deals with the break. Got the Rough Seas to heal, Shadow Stitch to shut off Zoroark's Draw Engine.
Thing is, you're both only doing 10 damage to each other. Unless you're able to put a Fighting Fury belt. That's how you do 10 damage.
This isn't item dependent. Got your water duplicates. So you think it's 50-50?
I think Greninja would have the favor.
So Greninja's slight favorite over Zoroark.
Yeah.
Okay. What about here, Trevenant?
I think it's in favored.
You think it beats Trevenant?
Yeah, because I mean you can use Shadow Stitch.
And you have Rough Seas.
That mainly. Rough seas.
Yeah. So 2. What about Blastoise?
I think it loses to Blastoise.
Yeah. Because at the most, what you're looking at turn 3.
Mm-hmm.
So you only need how many energy to one-shot to put enough pressure on Greninja? Then if you run Muscle Band in there, that's even less water energy. It does
4.
50.
4 on a Keldeo.
4, so 80. 50, that's 130. Muscle Band 150. So 5 waters and a Muscle Band one-shots the break.
Yep.
So loss here, right?
Mm-hmm.
What about hyper-aggressive Toadina?
I think it loses there too.
I think it does too. Yeah, I can Shadow Stitch to shut all this off. But you think it's able to put enough pressure on?
No.
Because worst case scenario, you just do DCE and
it's gonna take a while before they start doing the shadow stitching, and you'll have at least a couple trades in.
So 2 loss here. Okay. Here we'll give it that.
You can still go in with Zork though.
Yeah. I think let's give it that. So
Okay.
1, 2, then loss, right? So
Yep.
3, so 2. So it's in the 2 column. Okay, what next do you want to do?
We can do that one.
Darkrai, Naganadel.
Loss.
Loses to Buzzwole, obviously. Well, I don't know about the Naganadel, babe.
I mean, it's still one shot.
Yep. So, and you have the baby in the Lycanroc to deal with the Lycanroc and the Diancie. So, yeah, loss, right? Mm-hmm. What about Toad, Zoroark?
I think it's a fairly good matchup because you can accelerate enough energy.
Yeah, it's explosive on turn 1. Plus, then at that point, you have Naganadel to just recycle energy, so they can't Plumera more than just one energy off. It doesn't play Crushing Hammers or anything like that.
All right, so there's one.
Trevenant.
Win.
Yep, that's what the deck is designed to beat, Trevenant. So you're at 2. Zoroark, Tina, I think that's a loss, huh?
I agree because they can one-shot the Darkrai's fairly easily.
Okay, what about Arceus?
Loss for the same reason.
So, 2. So it beats the first place and second place deck.
Yeah.
So it's still a decent play. So it goes into the second hole.
Move it down some.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We'll do this one.
Yeah, let's do the top so we can move out of our columns.
What do you think my strat was?
Zoroark. That's an auto loss to Buzzwole, right?
Yep.
Toad, Tina.
You have the basic energy, and you still have access to Dangerous Rogue. So I think it could be an okay matchup. You one-shot the Zoroarks.
Is there any decent grass techs you can do? You can do like the counter energy and Shaman or something.
Oh, there's that Leafeon.
No, that takes EV. I was thinking just a basic something with like Retaliate or something.
Shaman's the only Retaliate. That's
Okay,
grass.
so yeah, or Delmaz. No, it takes 3. Okay, so how do you think Zoroark? You think it's okay? You have another matchup. You can take Baby Buzzwole to deal with the Zoroarks.
Yeah.
You have Dangerous Rogue to pull up Zoroark and get out of the item lock. With Dangerous or Bloodthirsty Eye. I don't think it's bad. Right?
Yeah, and you can bring up the Zoroarks to take quick knockouts with the Lycanroc. I think that would be the key to the matchup.
Shut down their draw engine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And if they decide that they don't want to put down Zoroarks and they just do Toad, then you can just DCE 2-shot.
Well, they're going to have Faba.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Toad, Zoroark is slightly favored.
I agree.
Okay, so against Trevenant.
I'd say that's pretty good. You can get around the item lock. You can one-shot the Trevenants. I think it's good.
I completely agree. I think it's a good matchup. I think it's good against Trevenant. Toad Garatina.
I think it's good because you can...
Real quick, you can also take in the promo, and that just puts that matchup over the top.
That too.
Toad Garatina from the discard.
I think Zork, Tina, I think it has a good matchup. You can do the Baby Buzz to get easy one-shots. I mean, and you can one-shot their Zorks also with the Zork and the Lycanroc. So I'd say Zork, Lycanroc.
I think the matchup's 50-50.
Really?
And that's not a bad thing, folks. That's not a bad thing, because I'll take 50-50 matchups all day long. Because if you know the matchup better than your opponent, then you win it. That's why Israel Sosa always did so good with Eviltal, is because he took a deck that always just had like 50-50 matchups and never really had a bad matchup. Or like Zoropod. It doesn't have any bad matchups. It doesn't have any good matchups, but it comes skill-based.
Yeah.
Are you better than your opponent?
I think I disagree. I think it is.
You think this is better than that?
No.
Oh.
I think this is favored.
So I think this is slightly favored.
One prize attacker that one-shots the Zorks.
True. Okay. So we'll give you slightly favored, see?
And you can even run the other Zork. Not the Mind Jack or the other one.
Okay, so Blastoise.
I think that one is 50-50. Because you can Dangerous Rogue the Keldeos for just 1 energy with the counter gain. You can one-shot the Keldeos with just a DC on Zork. I could see it being in favor for Zork, Lycanroc.
What if they... Well, I don't think... I think if they target down the Blastoise, that's the wrong way to play the matchup.
I agree.
Because they're just going to get another... With our item cards and supporters these days and Lele and all that, it's almost guaranteed you're going to get Archie's choice. You're going to get an Archie, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to target down whatever they're using to attack with, and hopefully they miss their superiors or they miss the fishermen, right?
Yeah.
Because you're going to trade one-shots. So it becomes a one-shot war. And if they're taking... I think maybe the matchup might come down to, do you have Bridget in hand on turn 1? Or are you going to have to use a Lele to get a Bridget?
What takes more to one-shot? Blastoise trying to get a one-shot or Zork, Lycanroc?
That, but I mean, it's a combo deck, though. It's going to go off.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is if you go second with that, you're immediately knocking out... You're not going to be able to Guzma. So if you start like Lele in the active, that's 2 easy prizes. And you're already behind. At that point, I would probably scoop. But if you go first and you open with Bridget, and then they just take 1 prize, right? Mm-hmm. And then, let's say you attach... They're not going to be able to Guzma and Archie on turn 1. So you're safe to attach to a Rockruff on the bench, right?
Yeah.
They have their Keldeo. They take a big knockout. You put your Rockruff up. You evolve to Lycanroc. Attach energy. Dangerous Rogue. Now you're up 2 prizes to their 1. So I think the turn 1 Bridget makes all the difference in this matchup. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I do think it's in his favor, though.
So, for sure, this is auto loss. This is its worst matchup, right? Without a doubt.
Right.
And this is probably a loss too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or we decided this is good.
No, we said it was probably going to be a loss, but It's all right.
Auto loss, probably 50-50, right?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely win. You think it's a good matchup.
Yep.
This is turn 1 Bridget dependent.
I think it wins that.
If you start Lele, you do not win that.
That's still 5 energies that they have to attach.
No problem.
5.
No.
5 and a tool.
That is not an issue. Jacob Van Wagner back in Boston.
5
attached
and a
like 8 water on turn 1.
5 and a tool. Or 6.
He had like 8 energy attached to a Keldeo and then like 7 energy attached to a Mewtwo in game 2. Not an issue.
It can be an issue.
No.
Yeah.
So what are you giving it?
3.
A 3.
Mm-hmm.
3, maybe 3.5. I'll give you that. 3.5.
I think it's a good deck.
Yeah. We can circle back. Next deck.
Zork, Garbodor.
Zorgarb. In the hot seat. The age-old question. This or this?
What was the question?
I think this matchup is so close. There is... one day I'll sit here and tell you Buzzwole wins. Next day I'll sit here and tell you Zorgarb wins. My argument to why this is slightly better than that is in a field full of Buzzwole Lycanroc and Buzzgarb Shrines, Robin Schultz won the World Championship with Zorgarb. Yeah, it was standard, but still.
That's fair enough.
But when you have expanded, the supporters and all that, I think that puts it a little bit over that, don't you?
Yeah, and you can always Lisa just run it all over.
Yeah, Lisa. Lisa and expanded. Especially if you have strong. Or now you attach, Beast Energy plus Diancie straight away. Yeah. I think it loses to Buzzwole. Agree?
Agreed.
Okay, so Zoroark Toad.
I think it's an okay matchup. If you're able to one-shot the Seismitoads, then it's good.
Yeah. I mean, because they're not heavy item dependent. They're heavy supporter dependent. They're meaning to Lusamine Loop and all that. Mm-hmm. And they're gonna have Faba. You have no way to deal with Faba, but you do have a few psychic energy if you run.
Yeah.
I think it's 50-50.
I agree. I'm fine with that.
Okay, Trevenant.
I think it's good. You can one-shot, you can shut off the item lock. It's good.
Well, you can't shut it off. Well, you run Klefki, right?
Yeah.
And then you can also run the Giratina promo.
Mm-hmm.
So, Trevenant's a win?
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Super aggressive Zoroark Tina.
I don't
You got the Garbodor to shut off everything.
Yeah, that's true. I think early game you're going to lose, but late game you're going to win.
Yeah. I agree with that. I think you win there. Blastoise.
Lost.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Garbodor is not enough, folks, to shut off Blastoise. It's too slow. We know that from years of Sable. Wait, is that where it goes?
Yeah, 2.
That's 50-50, right?
Or 1.
Yeah.
2.
Okay, so it's 2. Okay. All right. So it's in the 2 pile.
That's fun.
Party Balloon with Naganadel or with just the Blacksmith engine. Where are we at with against Jet Punch?
Hurting.
Yeah, and expanded, yeah. I mean, yeah, right?
Yeah, it has low HP. It's going to hurt to the Jet Punch.
Yeah, I agree, especially in expanded, yep. Zoroark Toad.
Bad.
Yeah, I mean, but I think this is closer than what the Dancing Bear gives it credit for.
I mean, it runs quite a lot of items.
Not the Naganadel with the Ultra Space.
It does run stadiums with Lucamine.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, if you get your Naganadel set up, then they're Quaking Punch for 40, and you're doing 80. And you're only 50 HP less. You're doing double the damage. I think it's closer than what the Dancing Bear's giving it credit for. I think it's. I'll give you 50-50, and I'm not giving you less than 50-50.
Does have Zork the one shot the?
No, because it doesn't have Skyfield.
You already do Quaking Punch.
I think it's 50-50. Trevenant.
I don't think it's that good.
No, we know that mid-range health attackers, Party Balloon struggles. That's a lot of energy to remove.
Mm-hmm.
Dealing with the 160, it can play the promo. There's room for the promo to deal with Trevenant. So wait, do you think that helps it or not?
I think that's the only way you can beat it. Because you can't go in with Naganadels. It's weak to Psychic.
Yeah.
And Trevenant's weak to Dark. And so you can just pull Sneaky with a 30 spread and then Tree Slam for the knockout. 20 and 20.
Yeah. I think Trevenant's rough, even with the promo, right?
Yeah.
Blastoise, auto loss, right?
Yep. Water.
Zorotina, super aggressive.
Zorotina wins.
I agree.
So, how many does it win? Debatable one.
Debatable one. So it's with Gramble. Sorry, folks. Party Balloon is with Gramble.
Let's do these three. Mega Groudon. It hits too hard. 160 and with strong Diancie Choice Band.
Yeah.
GX attack.
For less energy.
That hurts.
Yeah. I have to agree with the Dancing Bear.
I want to see something.
I think Buzzwall's a auto loss, and then you have Dangerous Rogue. I mean, you can't really Bloodthirsty Eyes it up.
You can Bloodthirsty Eyes it up.
You can.
Unless they have Wobbuffet active, which you pull a Sneaky. You do the Guzma, grab something like something. Not it, of course.
Like something.
You grab something, and then you hit him with the Lycan Rock, and you pull up the Primal Groudon.
I think
there's a little trick and trickery.
Even just the Baby Buzz. Alright. Baby Buzz can one-shot the Wobbuffet. 3, 6,
no.
Diancie, 80, Muscle Band, 100. So it has to two-shot the Wobbuffet.
You can't Muscle Band, really?
No?
No, Muscle Band doesn't work that way. Oh, I was thinking of a Choice Band.
Uh-huh. Right. Listen, I give it to Buzzwall, right? Buzzwall Lycanroc?
Yeah.
Okay. Toad, Zoroark. We saw the matchup. And Groudon almost beat it. It went to a game 3.
Oh.
It went to a game 3.
I forgot about it.
And he was leading in game 3.
And
then time ran out. And then it was who was up most in prizes.
And then
got the Wobbuffet to shut off the Zoroark.
Yeah, that's always good.
I think it's 50-50.
Okay. Okay.
So 0.5 Trevenant. No. No, afraid not, folks.
No.
Trevenant's a loss. Blastoise. Can it hit hard enough? It takes 4 energy attachments.
But what about that? Oh, it only hits for 150.
150 and you do it again? You get 2 turns?
Shuffle all energy from your opponent's Pokemon into their deck.
So, yeah.
I'm pretty sure Blastoise wins that. And you can just one-shot him with the Hydro Crusher. 60 and then just load all 11 water energies onto it.
Yeah. Well, you could also just, if they're going to... Well, I like the Wobbuffet to shut off Blastoise. That's something to think about, too. You didn't think about that, did you, Dancing Bear?
No, pull up the Groudon.
You can't.
Well, the Groudon, then it Primal evolves.
At first, I was thinking Blastoise destroys it, but now I'm kind of remembering that the Wobbuffet... If you start Wobbuffet in the active, your deck is dead. No Shaman whatsoever. No Blastoise. No Keldeo for rush in.
You can still Articuno and Tapu Lele, though.
Yeah, you can Articuno and Tapu Lele. What does that get you?
You can do special, or you can use his first attack, move any number of energies from your bench Pokemon to this one.
I think Groudon wins. If you start Wobbuffet in the active, Groudon wins. Because you can't Archie and Guzma the same turn.
You can try.
So
you can try.
So you can Archie and get your Blastoise out. But then what are you gonna do? You're not you have to Guzma the Wobbuffet out of the active.
You pull the Guzma first, and then you do your thing.
I think you lose. Yeah? Or do you think it's close?
I think it's close.
Okay, so 50-50. So we're at 1. So,
because still, if they start with one of their Groudons, then you just 11 energy.
Okay, so I think you win that.
Oh, yeah.
So, lose, win.
Actually, if you hit him with that triple Giratina,
you can.
And then full bench, you can. It says trainers. Oops.
So you can still Bloodthirsty Eyes it up.
Yeah, that's what I said about the trickery. So you put 3 damage counters on 2 of their Primal Groudons.
Mm-hmm.
Choice Band, full bench, and active Pokemon. DCE, 210 plus a 30, one shot.
But it has a Wobbuffet.
You can still use the ability.
You have no trade, no draw engine.
You still have that, though.
I'm not convinced. Loss. What? Loss. 2 losses, and then point. So 1, and then 1.5, or 2.
We can round it up to 2.
I think we put it in 2.
No one can. Here, we can do Decidueye.
Do Decidueye. I can move all these down some.
What's Decidueye with in this situation? Decidueye Zoroark?
Just the best version, let's say Decidueye, Zoroark, Ninetales.
That's what we have right now.
Buzzwall's gonna spread all day all over your butt, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a loss. Toad's gonna item lock you to where you can't use rare candy, right?
You can't even get to the Razor Leaf.
Yeah, it's gonna Plumera the grass away. It can just propagate the 2 eggs, Plumera. It's gonna cycle Plumeras that way with propagate.
Mm-hmm.
So
Trev
loss. Trev, once again, you're gonna be item locked. No rare candy, so you have to hard evolve everything. Hyper aggressive.
Same tactic, just roll with the triple Giratina one shot.
Yeah.
And this time you have your trades.
Can we even beat Blastoise?
Nah.
Can we put enough pressure on them? Maybe give them Blastoise? Because they are going to have Zoroark.
They have the Dragon
Ninetales.
Palkia. Well,
They're gonna have Ninetales and Zoroark.
We can call it 50-50.
All right, we'll give them one.
Woo.
Don't play the Decidueye.
Sylveon.
Ooh, I like it. I like it. I think Sylveon wins that.
How? Wait a minute.
What?
You start with your Eevee, you get nothing else.
You have Fairy Energy, which is Sylveon Magical Ribbon.
It doesn't have that ability yet. You pop them with the just regular energy times 2. 60 knockout.
And then a Magical Ribbon.
You donk them.
A Magical Ribbon for the Stadium and say 2 Metal Energies. Mount Coronet and 2. And then you hit into me, and then next turn a Magical Ribbon for like Max Potion and Plumera or whatever. And then I just Plumera you every single turn with Mount Coronet. Get back the 2 energies, Plumera. Get back the 2 energies, Plumera.
Okay,
in all seriousness,
how many times can you Plumera though?
Infinite Mount Coronet pulls the 2 metals back.
How many Plumeras? 8?
Well, you could run. That's when you could move into a Rangaroo.
That's when you one-shot the Oranguru.
If you have energy left. We've seen...
Yes, it will have energy left. It's got...
Folks, Dancing Bears being absolutely ridiculous. We saw this matchup several times where the Mill deck absolutely annihilated the Buzzwole deck at the last regional. So the Dancing Bears being absolutely ridiculous.
13 energies and a Super Rod.
It's going to be gone.
And the Super Rod.
It's going to be gone.
Trevenant runs 2 Super Rods and a Super Rod.
So, I think it beats Buzzwole. You got the Fabas. Eventually, you have Magical Ribbon, so Item Lock isn't affecting it. You can run 2 Fabas.
Mm-hmm. True.
So win, right?
Yeah.
Trevenant. Faba's not going to do you any good. If you're Item Lock, you're not going to be able to play your E-Hammers, Crushing Hammers to compensate for the regular basic energy. So you have to depend on Plumera.
And you can't use the VS Seekers.
So, I think Trev beats it.
Woohoo. Yeah.
Blastoise, I think Blastoise demolishes it.
Mm-hmm.
Unless maybe they could get Hoopa and a player overexerts the energy, and so there's not enough energy for Articuno. I think that's your only hope, right?
Go with the Hydro Pump.
So, yeah, you always have Blastoise as an attacker if the Articuno's prized or something. I think you lose Blastoise, right?
I know something that kind of beats it.
What?
Just run with the old Shaman loop.
Yeah. So they in you.
Well, that's when you use Blastoise as your attacker.
Hyper aggressive Zoratino.
Lose.
Okay, so you got 2 good matchups, right?
You want to know why I think it loses?
Sure.
You hit him with the old Giratina. Resistance doesn't even matter because you just Giratina one time.
Okay, so...
You do it on the active...
So it's a 2.
Hmm?
So it's a 2 Dancing Bear?
Yeah.
Okay, next deck.
And you pop it.
Sableye Garb.
Okay. You can roll with Sableye Garb.
It loses Buzzwole. I'm going to go ahead and say it.
I mean, if you say so, you can't always trash a Lanch. Put him into Beast Ring range.
No reason to. You just play Lisa to grab the Beast Energy and the Diancie, and then from there you just Jet Punch, Jet Punch, Jet Punch.
Well, that's when I pop off the...
Okay, and then I attach 1 energy, Jet Punch, Knockout. Jet Punch.
It's not weak to fighting. You gotta attach the strong.
Or the Beast.
Yeah, you only have 5, so that's 5 prizes. Where are you gonna get the other one?
Buzzwall.
And don't
beats
say
it.
the 30 damage to the bench.
Buzzwall destroys it.
No, it can
Yes.
win. It can win.
No, absolutely not. Not giving
Yes.
it. No.
Yes.
All right, Toad. How's it against Toad?
Confuse Ray.
Confuse Ray and Faba and Prey.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Jesus will help you on the coin toss, huh?
Just put them on your Christmas tree.
Okay. So that's what, 50-50 at best?
If you want to say 50-50 at best, okay.
40?
No.
30?
It's not that bad.
25?
It's like 90-10 in Sableye's favor.
Yeah, right. It does play the Fabas to get rid of the DCEs. If you can get one turn of items with the Confuse Ray, then
It's all good in the hood.
I think Sableye wins. So it is dependent on Confuse Ray.
Flip a coin of heads.
Yeah. Trevenant.
Hey, it's weak to dark.
Trevenant loses, right?
It could.
It does.
Just run your one Garatina promo. That's how you win.
I don't think so.
Garatina promo. Then once they put it down, that's when you set up the garb on the bench. You attach the float stone. Boom. You got items for the rest of the game.
That's a no from me, dog.
Debatable.
Blastoise. We know how that
Okay,
matches
that's
up.
a
You
loss.
get blown away by the Blastoise. Zoric Garatina. We played that matchup.
I'll give it the win.
No.
I'll give it the win.
No. We played the matchup
I'll be
several times.
Look at that. It beats 1, 2, 3, 4.
No. This is in all seriousness, this is a coin flip. Whoever goes first wins the matchup. From our testing, we played several games of this, and whoever goes first wins.
The Faba
So 50-50 there. So 50-50 here, 50-50 there.
Okay. What makes it close is he's running one cheeky special charge just for this matchup.
For any matchup, doofus.
No, not for Seismic Toad or the Trevenant. You run that just for the Sableye Guard matchup.
So what are you giving it, a 2?
No. Beats Buzzwall.
You lose. No, it does not beat Buzzwall.
It has weakness.
You are absolutely out of your mind.
It has weakness. You can confuse Ray for 20.
No.
And then 50 if they hit tails.
Be serious, Dancing Bear. We're trying to get through this.
I actually think it's pretty good.
You think it's a good play?
Good play. Good play.
So a 2.
That's not a good play.
Well, it's not a bad play.
I'll put it over here.
I'll give it 2.5. 2.5.
What are you saying? A half right there, half right
no,
there?
No, I'm not
half,
giving you this.
And then win?
I am not giving you this. It does not beat Buzzwall. There's no way. You can take 2 knockouts.
I'll say that loses to it. But I mean...
Oh, yes. It absolutely gets destroyed by that. You found out that the hard way in top 4 of Houston Regional.
Yeah.
Okay, so next deck.
My boy Victini.
Okay.
Move it closer to the good play.
No, it's like a 2.5.
Well, it's too close to the Victini and over there.
Then move your Lycanroc deck over more. You can't even see those up there, dude.
Why were you putting them up there then? We gotta do Wailord next.
Yeah, because it's in the way. His fat body's in the way.
Bent the paper.
Okay. Victini and... Oh.
We're just gonna do Wailord.
Alright, we'll do Wailord. These... Wailord, where are we at with that?
I mean, I wouldn't play it.
Absolutely not. But where are we at with it? I think it beats Buzzwall. Because it did it in the regional. What are you doing? You're spitting all over yourself, Dancing Bear.
No.
It destroys Buzzwall.
Really?
Yeah. What do you mean, really?
Really?
I can't believe you're even arguing this. Yes.
You hit for 160, 180 with Diancie.
You're not going to have 3 energies on that. Do you understand that?
You're going to jet punch your way there then.
No, absolutely not.
Beast Ring for when they take the knockout.
You're not going to get it Beast Ring because they're not going to take any prizes.
Well, that's a good thing.
You have no Orangaroo, no way to recycle your energies.
Yeah,
or
just run the one Orangaroo. You automatically win then.
Okay, if that's what you want to do, but typically the Buzzwole Lycanroc deck does not run Orangaroo.
Run Garbage Collection.
So you lose. Toad Zork.
Hey, just run your Orangaroo. Then you win.
It already runs Orangaroo.
Then you still win.
Agree. Trevenant.
You still win.
You can't play Max Potions.
You just hit for 60.
It could Blumera Loop.
60. It's going to Blumera Loop.
Yeah.
No.
It's not?
2 Super Odds. 8 energy.
Blumera every turn. And it's only doing 30 damage. And you have Rough Seas.
Just run the Orangaroo.
No. Trevenant.
Like they're going to get that all down.
They'll have Tropical Beach. And Rough Seas.
Not all of them.
Alright, so Zoroartina.
I would say just go for the triple Giratina, but it needs...
A little more than triple.
It needs all 4 Giratinas.
And they're going to Faba your DCEs.
Well, you're just going to take a knockout.
For 250?
I mean, if they max potion... Just run the Orangaroo. Just run the Orangaroo. And that deck can fit the Orangaroo.
So, Blastoise.
Loss. Just use Palkia's GX attack to shuffle all the energies. Now you can just stack them. All 11.
Well, wins that.
Plumerit. No, Wellor does not win that.
Yes.
No. What? No.
How do you figure?
Okay, I got my Blastoise.
Alright.
And
you only run 10 energy, so how are you going to get all 11 out?
I'm going to get my Palkia. I'm going to do double Shaman. 1 Tapu Lele for setup. Order Pad. Battle Compressor. Superior Energy Retrieval. Attach myself a Choice Band. Computer search something. Archie's in the... And then you just get them out with 2 Shamans. And then... Just gotta go.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No. Not feeling it.
How are you going to win? How are you going to win?
By milling you.
No.
Okay, you put all that energy on Palkia and then I counter catch or something else up.
Okay, yeah, put it on Keldeo.
Okay, put it on Keldeo.
I'll put it on Keldeo then.
And I play Silent Lab and counter catch or something else up.
I put down my own stadium.
You don't run
4
one.
prizes.
You don't run a stadium.
There's stadium.
There is not stadium. And it runs Lusamine anyway, so it wouldn't matter.
You took out the stadiums? You play Field Blower.
1. Lusamine. I think you lose.
No.
Alright, so we're giving it a 2 with the other Sylveon.
Okay, what does it actually win to, though?
It definitely beats Buzzwole. And I think it beats Trevenant too with the Rough Seas. But they might be playing Tropical Beach. I don't know.
That's not where it went. I don't think it will run Tropical Beach. That's like a $200 card and it runs 4.
So pick another deck. Trample Guard?
15.
Alright. Get us started.
Well, I'm not sure about that one. Double loss. Probably wins. Probably wins. So how do you think that matchup is?
You have a lot of like Shaman and Lele that it can just pick off. Is the problem, and then you have Lycanroc. They could just dangerous rogue, a Shaman or whatever. They don't have to worry about their energy. They have the Beast Ring. If they're playing the Ninetales, like Buzzwole, Ninetales, Lycanroc, then they have easy access to the Beast Rings. It also has max elixir, so you can easily power up the Rock Ruffs for the Lycanroc. I think Buzzwole beats it.
Okay, we'll give it a 2.
That's fine.
Malamar.
Yeah, you lose to each of the Zoroark variants. So that's immediate 2 losses right there.
2 losses.
Trevenant is not weak to Psychic, so I think you take a loss to Trevenant too, right?
Yeah, because they can knock out your Malamars, one-shot your Necrozmas, get all that out of the way.
You beat Buzzwole. Blastoise, I mean, it could just pick on Malamars with the Articuno and take 2 prizes off Malamars.
Yeah.
Because with Muscle Band, it does what, 20 and then 40 more?
Yeah, and then you flip
Yeah.
2 or 3 coins?
It does 3. You flip 3 coins.
Yeah, 40 for each you hit.
So 2 heads plus Muscle Band. There's 2 prizes on Malamar. I don't like Malamar. In this, where we're at right now, do you?
Nope. Alright.
Oh, okay. Alright. You take an L to Buzzwole.
Okay.
Trevenant, we kind of talked about. I feel like if you get 1 Gardevoir set up, you beat Trevenant.
Yeah.
Zoroark, Toad. Now, if you're building the Gardevoir deck to beat Trevenant, then you're already going to be built to deal with any sort of item lock. That deck does not play the Skyfield, so you're not going to have a lot of heavy immediate pressure on you. And if they're attacking you as Zoroark, you have resistance, plus you have max potions, plus you have the Ninetales to get whatever items you need. I like Gardevoir against Zoroark.
Yep.
And Gardevoir can easily one-shot the Toad too, with it only being 180. I think it's a liability in that matchup.
You can either one-shot or two-shot. It's just as easy.
Maybe game 1, you go in with Toad to item lock, just to see if they're just like strictly like rare candy dependent. But if you have it built to beat Trevenant and deal with Toad, and game 1 you show them that item lock is not going to slow you down or bother you, then I think in game 2 you go in with Zoroark. You just try to go as aggressive as you can with Zoroark. Mm-hmm. But I still think that's a win. Yep.
I think that's 50-50.
Yeah, it's super aggressive, and you have the Giratina to lower their HP to where the resistance may not matter as much.
It does, because you have to put down all 4 Giratinas.
Yeah, and that's not going to happen. So you're honestly kind of dependent that they bounce the Skyfield, and then you put your own Skyfield back into play, and then just re-hit them with the Giratinas.
Right.
So you kind of hope that your opponent bounces the stadium, which at some point they probably will field blow it or fab it or something. Mm-hmm. But I feel like that's probably its roughest matchup. What about Blastoise? Where do you see it with that?
Dub. Because you just one shot for 1 fairy energy.
I agree.
They're big O 9 energy on Keldeo.
1 fairy energy gone, and then they have to recycle so many resources to get those energies back to hit the 230. And if they can't get there, max potion, attach fairy, one shot you again. So I feel like that's a near auto win. Yes. Unless you just have the worst hand of all time, can't get nothing set up or going, then right?
Right.
So
3.5.
I think your only loss is to Buzzwall. So 3.5. So it's the furthest so far. Closest to 4. All right, next.
Do Trampa Garb. Loss. Unless you
Do
run
you?
the
Because well, you run like the tool drop garb and all that, the tool drop Trubbish, plus the Garbodor plus Garbotoxin, shut off Lycanroc, shut off any artillery, shut off Ninetales, anything like that.
Yeah.
I think Drampa Garb beats it. You don't go in with Drampa. You go in with the tool drop and stuff.
That's true.
So I think it wins that. Toad.
I think that's a win too. You should go in with its first attack for 20 damage, discard the DCE.
Yeah, I like it.
And then once you get out of item lock, set up Garbotoxin, shut off their Zoroarks. That's good too.
Yeah, I think so. I agree with that. Trevenant.
Uh,
I think that's a loss.
yeah.
Trev's a loss. Blastoise.
I think that's not good.
I think Blastoise blows it away. And then you have the Articuno to really get some cheap shots on some Trubbishes.
Mm-hmm.
They're low, little 70 HP.
Mm-hmm.
That's only one head flips plus must have been.
Zork.
Zoro Giratina. You got the Faba or Tool Drop to.
I'm right. It's that Tool Drop doesn't do that much though.
I think that's you still going with Ritus Edge, right?
The problem is with their 4 DCEs, if you go in with Ritus Edge, they're taking 2 prizes for 1 DC.
Absolutely.
2. I don't think that's that good of a matchup.
Okay, so Buzzwall, I think you win. What do you think?
Win.
Yeah, I think this beats that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're at 2, right? Then loss.
Yep.
So 2. Next.
Shock Lock.
Okay. I think you lose to Buzzwall.
With weakness.
Yeah. If the Buzzwall player is going to take out the Pikachus or the Ditto. So, yeah. I think Buzzwall's a bad matchup.
Okay.
Toad. Zork, though. You shut off their supporters. That's their main form of energy removal is the supporters, not items. It's supporter-based removal. You have the limitation Sableye that you're attacking with to eliminate supporters. And then you can paralyze them. And then Faba the DCE, if need be, if you wanted to. Faba DCE, and then hit them with limitation.
I'd say that's a good matchup.
I think so, too. Trevenant. I think
that's a good matchup too.
See, I would argue against that because of the spread.
Yeah. They can just knock out your Pikachus, unless you're doing AZ, or you just pick.
Yeah, you have 4 AZs. Say.
Run the promo.
Yeah, you could run the Giratina promo. I think it's
run the Shaman promo. Just heal 20 from each of your Pokemon.
I think it's 50-50. Zoroartina, paralyze them. Then they can't use supporters. I like this matchup better than this matchup.
Yeah, I'd say those 2 are good matchups.
Then Keldeo destroys you.
Yep.
So
was it 2?
2. 2 points.
Put it right above Victini.
Move it over there with.
Okay.
That. Next.
Vespiquen.
Sorry, folks. Just lots of information. We're getting close to the end here. We're more than halfway, I guess. There's 27 decks. Plus, we still have to do these. So, Vespiquen with the Blacksmith engine and Flareon against Buzzwole. I like Vespiquen.
Yeah.
Agree?
Agreed.
It's Toad. Toad Zoroark. I like Vespiquen.
Item lock.
Yeah, but not till... it depends on how...
aggressive the first turn is.
Yeah. So you're going to know the first turn of the game how good you're doing. But at the end of the day, you do have a Blacksmith engine, so if they follow your DCEs, you're not shut down completely. You can turn Vespiquen into a fire Pokemon, so the Blacksmith. And then you don't need that many in the discard pile to one-shot Toad. So it seems risky for them to go in with Toad in the item lock. You do have Karen. So I think this is a bad matchup.
If they run Garafarig.
Oh, if they run Garafarig, it's over.
Yeah, because they can get
Just
rid of
remove
two
the
fires.
fire, yeah. And then you can't Blacksmith. And then there's Faba. So, and then they have the Karen, too.
And then they keep you with item lock.
Toad Karen. Well, that one time I got Toad Karen, 3 times? And I was able to still fight back from it, but that was with Zoroark.
Yeah.
So, no Zoroark engine on this. I think that's a loss.
And there was no Faba in the format when that happened.
Trevenant, again, more of the same. Only, I think the Trevenant matchup's even worse because your Combies only have 40. Eevees have 60, so everything's getting 2 shot.
And then the evolutions are just getting 3 shot.
So, yeah, that's a loss.
Win.
Blastoise, you win. Zoroark, Giratina. If they bump your stadium and then you put Giratina in again, they could start killing Combies on the bench. That could be a problem. I think it might be too aggressive.
I think if this runs its own field blower to knock off its own stadium, and then you just put down 8 Giratinas, do 80 damage, that's over.
Yeah, I think that's bad. So
1.
Yeah, I hate to say it. What you got next? Lost March. You got the Natus. You're also hitting Lycanroc for weakness. I think that's a win.
Yep.
Toad, same thing. You're hitting. Well, we played that matchup. Remember, it split 1-1.
Yep. I mean, who else didn't start with Toad? Started with Tapu Lele 2 times in a row.
So that matchup's 1-1. So 50. So 0.5. So you're at 1.5. Trevenant. This is less item dependent than, say, Night March. But Trevenant, I think, still destroys it.
Yeah.
Zoroark, too aggressive?
Yeah, and if you, again, field blower your own stadium, kill all the Natus, kill all the Jumpluffs, kill the Jumpluff with Zoroark. 210 is also a big number, and it's resistant to Natu.
Yep, I agree. That's a loss. Blastoise? You get one shot about the little...
Articuno.
Yeah, Articuno's got to be big in that matchup. So, I think it's 50-50 for the same reason why I think Blastoise versus Night March is 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
So you win for sure against Buzzwole.
1.
You win against, or you're 50-50 against Toad. You're 50-50 against Blastoise, and then you lose the other. So you're 2.
Yep.
So it's a 2. Next deck.
I'm gonna do that one last. Eggs.
Okay. You get smashed by Buzzwole, right? Knocking out eggs on the bench.
You can't set up.
Right? It's just too much pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you one-shot the Lycanroc, but I'm not going to be playing Lycanroc. I'm going to be playing Baby Buzz and Big Buzz, right?
Right.
So an L there. Toad.
I think that's a loss because if you can't Battle Compressor the energies, then you're not going to do any damage.
Yeah, you have to hope turn 1 you have at least 2 Battle Compressors, right?
Yep.
Okay. Same with Trevenant, or what? What are we?
No, that's even worse. Trevenant, I think that's just a loss.
Yeah, because you can, for the same reason of Jet Punch, right?
Yep.
Blastoise, I think you win that, right?
Yep.
And then Zorotina, you can Tina the eggs. 3 Tina.
Mm-hmm.
3 Tina drops on eggs.
Yeah.
That seems rough.
So 1.
So 1.
Running out of 1s and 2s.
Nightmare, or, okay,
Oh,
Xerneas.
put a sneaky on you.
Xerneas, he switched it up. This is going to be hard to place. Because you have the Naganadel to deal with Buzzwole. You're also resistant to Dark, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
It has that going for it, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
So this may be one of the tougher ones to place. So what are you feeling with Buzzwole?
We can do an undeciphered.
I don't hate it against Buzzwole.
I really can't tell you how the matchup's gonna go.
Lycanroc can be a problem because 110 and then the Diancie puts it to 130. And then if it has a strong on it, you're at 150, right? So that's just 10 short of... But if you play...
Saying they already haven't Jet Punch.
Yeah.
And you can also get 2 strongs on a Lycanroc.
I think Buzzwole slightly favored. Would you say that?
I don't know.
Okay, Toad. Let's just keep it as Buzzwole slightly favored, like maybe 55 or 60, 40, 45.
Sure.
Toadtina, or Toadzart.
I don't know. I don't know how item dependent the deck is.
Well, it's a max elixir based. Picture Darkrai Naganadels, but without Dark Patch and without Battle Compressors.
Mm.
So no Dark Patch, no Battle Compressor. So strictly max elixir Naganadel engine.
Yeah, I don't think that's good. I think it's gonna be a good matchup.
I think it's alright if you just use Naganadel against the Toads. But Zoroark easily one-shots it, right? Not this build. Because 160, it doesn't run Skyfield. It has resistance. Okay, against Trevenant.
Probably bad.
I would think it's bad too.
Blastoise, I think Blastoise is too aggressive.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a lot of energy, especially if they're just knocking out whatever you're putting up.
Yeah.
Same reason for Zoroark Giratina.
I think it puts too much pressure. The Geomancy plus max elixirs. So yeah. What are we giving? Like a 2? 1.5? 1?
Sure, you put it somewhere there.
1.5 or so.
Let's get Night March out of the way. Loss. Loss of Articuno. Loss. Whoop. 0. Alright.
So you're saying it's worse than Gramble?
Yes. Because at least Gramble has a chance against Buzzwole.
I mean, Toad Karen, item locks, you're spreading. You do have the Pumpkaboo, but with Lisa.
Is that how you say it, Lisa?
It's Liza. It's not Lisa. It's Liza. Or Lisa. Or how you say it?
Lisa.
It's not Lisa.
Lisa. Lisa.
No, it's not. No.
Lisa Simpson.
You are
Lisa.
wrong.
Lisa.
You are wrong, sir.
Lisa.
Where's your phone? You need to look that up because it is not Lisa. It's Liisa or something like that.
Where do you get... There's no E.
It's like Lissa.
Lisa.
And it's not Lisa. I promise you. Because I heard it on the stream. I heard like
no, the
people
I.
talking about it, and it's not.
The I does not make its own name.
It is not Lisa. I promise you that.
And I promise you it's not Lisa.
Then prove it. I never said it's Liza.
Where's a pen?
It's like Liisa or something like that.
Lisa.
Get your phone and look.
What do I need to look at?
The spelling of it. Because you're telling me it's Lisa, and I'm telling you it's not.
Lisa.
It's not Lisa. It's Lissa or something like that.
Lisa.
It's not Lisa. All right. So while you're doing that, what's the next deck?
All I can find is Liza and Tate.
Because you're not spelling it wrong, or you're not spelling it right. We gotta keep this wrong. What you got?
Don Fan.
Okay, against Buzzwall, you got the Wobbuffet, possibly Trevenant to shut off items, Spinning Turn. You got the Focus Sash. What'd you think?
What set is it from? I think it could be pretty good. You can two-shot the Buzzwalls, and the Famfies have enough HP that they're not going to just easily take a knockout on it, turn one.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you can put up Wobbuffet so they can't Lycan rock it up.
I like Don Fan against Buzzwall, right?
Yeah.
So that's one. Toad. Ugh. No, that's a loss. Trevenant.
Loss, resistance.
Loss. Blastoise.
I mean, you can always throw up Wobbuffet. Same for Primal Groudon.
I agree. So I'd give it that. Zoroark, Giratina.
Win.
Yeah, I think so. So what, 2.5?
Yep.
So I'll put it over here next to Sableye.
Put it here. I didn't move that down good.
Alright. Next deck.
Okay, I don't really know.
The Unknown Craziness.
Undecipherable.
Frozen City, Wailord.
It doesn't matter what deck you play. It's either you win or you don't.
Yeah.
5.
It's a 5, but
5.
it's either a 5 or a 0, right?
Yep. There's no in between.
No. You either win on turn 1 or you lose on turn 1, right?
I mean, you can win turn 2 still.
I guess.
Unless you get hit by that jet punch, then I guess that's how you lose. Or
so I don't know.
we haven't even
I'm not even gonna place this cheese. Don't play that crap.
We can put Blastoise
and Wailord with it.
Yeah, I mean.
All right, this cheese right here. Don't play that.
How does Wailord do against these?
You know, and I know someone's gonna play that crap.
So all you have to do is Wailord to 2, whatever Blastoise is, add them together.
Someone's gonna play that crap, and they're gonna show it on stream, and it's gonna piss everybody off.
Why would it make everyone mad?
Because no one wants to see that junk.
I want to see it.
I don't.
I kind of do. What, you just want to see Trevenant against Blast?
Yeah.
That's what you want to see on stream all day?
I don't want to see that because I know
the exact same matchup. You want to see stuff like Shock Lock.
Yes.
Unknown.
No, I don't want to see Unknown.
Yes, Unknown.
Alright, so next deck.
Sableye. That's the last one.
Nope. Because we have to do these.
Buzzwole.
So Buzzwole versus Toad.
Not good.
So Toad, Zork. Yep. Okay. Against Trevenant.
Not good.
Against Blastoise.
Not good.
Okay. Toad or Giratina, Zork.
That's pretty good.
So a 1.
Yeah.
So you're saying pretty much don't play Buzzwole.
Sure.
Okay, so Zorotoad. We'll keep in mind this is a 1. So we'll put the egg. It was a 1. Because egg was a 1. So Zorotoad versus Buzzwole.
It's pretty good.
Zorotoad versus Trevenant.
50-50.
Okay. Zorotoad versus Blastoise.
Not good.
Zorotoad versus Zork. Giratina, you have the Fabas, you have the control aspect. What do you think?
Not good.
You don't think it's good?
Nope. You attach the DC and you put down your full bench, you get the one shot.
Yeah, you only attach DCE. So
When
your
you-
hope here is to team Skull Grunt and then maybe Garafrig to remove those 2 DCEs.
Sure. And then you do the cheese that you have and just play the special charge.
Uh-huh. Special cheese. So, seriously though, this...
I think it's bad.
Okay. Fair enough. I'm just asking. So
1.
you have 50-50. What? So it's a 1?
1. Here. You put Vespiquen.
Alright, so Zork Giratina.
Bad.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Good. Bad.
Well, so 3?
2.
You said it's good against Trev.
1, 2. Loss.
Lose here.
Actually, it may not lose there because you can just DC and easily one-shot whatever they got going on.
Oh, yeah.
And then they got to come in. I'll give it a win.
They have a lot. Yeah, they got to build back up to 210.
So 3.
Yeah, put a Zorak on top of a Zorak. That's fine. So these are 1s. That's a 3. Okay, so Blastoise. Where are we at with that? Against Buzzwole.
Win.
Okay, against Toad.
Loss. No, win.
Remember, it was a win whoever went first when we played the matchup, right?
I thought it was just whoever got lucky enough and got Keldeo with 3 energies and attacking because you can just 2-shot everything they have in rough seas.
Yeah, because they have no way to one-shot you, no Skyfill. I think this beats that.
Yeah.
Okay, so so it beats this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it has 2 wins. What about against Trev?
I mean, if that gets set up, then Trev's going to have to play a lot of catch-up, and if it's playing catch-up, that's a good matchup.
You have the rough sea, or no, but I mean, you could play rough seas if you're that worried about Trevenant.
Yeah.
You have the Articuno.
Yeah, that too.
I think without the turn 1 Wally, this matchup is pretty good.
Yeah. And then this orc.
But I fear after they get the 1 Archies and then you item lock, then they could struggle. Unless that 1 Keldeo or Palkia takes them the whole way. But at that point, don't you just start, unless it's Keldeo, don't you just start Guzman up or Lysander up, Blastoise or something? Unless they have Keldeo.
You can actually just hydro pump then. Honestly.
If you have 4 energies.
Maybe.
So I think I like Blastoise against Trevenant.
Yeah.
Right?
And then lost, so...
Yeah. So what is it? 3?
3.
Okay, now the big one. Trev against Buzzwole.
Win.
Yep. 1. Trev against Zorto, we saw it went, what?
I mean, that...
I think it's 50-50.
With the new Faba and all that, yeah, 50-50.
Yeah, I think it's 50-50.
Zoroark.
Against Zoroark.
I think it's a loss because you're going to have to be playing catch-up the whole time.
Okay.
And then against Blastoise, we said it was a loss.
So...
1.5.
But, so how are we making the argument that that's going to be the safe play then?
I guess Zoroark Giratina is a safe play.
Have we done that?
Have we done what?
Zoroark Giratina
Yeah.
is the safe play?
Yeah, loss, win, win, win. 3 out of the 5, and then you
Okay.
fix up the mirror match. That doesn't go part of it.
No. So you're saying the safest play is Zoroark Giratina?
Yep.
Which, okay.
And I think one of the best plays is Gardevoir.
I do too. I think if I want to just make day 2 and get safe point and get points, I think this or Trev.
Yeah.
If I just want to make day 2 and get some CP, I play those 2. If I want to win, then I work on Gardevoir and build it to beat this and to beat that. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you destroy this, you take a loss here. You can tool it to build this. I think you...
we said that
iffy.
was 50-50.
Yeah, this is iffy. But everything else looks good. So.
Yeah, that does look like a good play, though.
Okay, so...
And if you're going to win the thing, work on the unknown
I
or
guess
the
you
shock
can play,
lock.
I guess you can play unknown if you want to. So, there we have it, folks. You agree?
Okay, I agree. That is
Zoroark, Tina, safe. And if you want to win, play Gardevoir, right?
right.
But we also like Zoroark.
Mm-hmm.
And we also like Blastoise, right?
Yeah.
So, real quick. So, in order of safest. Zoroark, Giratina?
Not safe. Not safe.
Well, just real quick so everybody knows. Starting here.
We should show just what is safe.
What is safe? Okay. Zoroark Giratina is safe.
Safe.
Trevenant's safe.
Safe. Sure, that can be safe. Get out of here. These are the safe options.
And I think this is borderline. I think that's borderline too.
Sure.
If you can dodge the Buzzwalls, or Buzzwall's not as popular as you think, then you're going to do really good.
So we can start with that being safe. Go. I think that's pretty safe. That's pretty safe too. I like that.
I think Blastoise is ultra safe. I'd put it up here with Trev.
That's pretty safe. Then snake back. Boom.
Yep. I agree.
Cool.
Safest. And these are still safe plays. Not so much Donphan or Victini. These are safe. And I think decks like Groudon, Sylveon, Wailord, and even the Drampa could be good. Or Zoroark, I think could be good too.
Yeah.
And if you're a Greninja player, that could be really good too. If I want to win, though, I agree with the Dancing Bear. Gardevoir, right?
Yes.
Okay. God, it seems like it took absolutely forever on our end. I'm sorry that it did, but...
That's because it took an hour and 20 minutes just for one part of this.
There's just so much information, folks. I'm sorry. We got to get it out there as best we can. And, yeah, so...
I want to see an unknown deck do good.
No, absolutely not. All right, I'm calling it. Play Gardevoir if you want to win.
Okay.
If you want CP, play Trev, play Blastoise.
Or Zork.
Or Zortina. All right, so till next time, be excellent to each other.
Party on, dudes.